This is a simple statement that should be understood by everyone, but still I have to make it yet again. You need to have capital in order to become an investor. Today we discuss.
Welcome to Venezuela Insider, the only place in Venezuela for expats, digital nomads, entrepreneurs, investors, travelers, and related internationals. For more information, venezuelainsider.com.
I'm making this video because I get, requests and inquiries every week, basically, from people, especially from Western nations, and of course, it's in Western Europe, EU, UK, the United States, and Canada, and Australia, and so on. That what I can tell is they're not successful people on their home country, or they are mildly successful maybe on their career or something, but they don't have, let's say, enough funds or enough knowledge or experience in order to become investors. And they are looking to Venezuela, especially they are contacting me, in order to make something happen in the country. However, most of these people, they lack the knowledge, they lack the capital, they lack the know-how, they lack the particular skill set that you need in order to become a successful, of course, because being an investor is not just putting money into something, but it's more into, for instance, if you know something about IT and computers and technology, and you invest over there, of course, you're most likely you're going to become successful on that particular endeavor. Same thing with farmland and agriculture. If you know agriculture, of course, you're going to be more successful regarding agriculture, or mining and commodities and oils and leisure and hospitality and so on and so on and so on. So what I'm seeing, since, several months now, is that many unsophisticated people that maybe they are not fully aware how this thing works, look my information, they look it for free. I don't work for free. Remember, I'm not a socialist, and if you're watching this video, most likely neither do you. And they don't have funds to invest or interest in, or they don't have the know-how. And I'm receiving these messages and these inquiries very often, is because I don't know, what do you expect from the country? Something that I already explained a couple of times, and I'm going to keep explaining until everyone gets it, is that in Venezuela, you're not going to become rich in Venezuela if you come from abroad and you are unsuccessful abroad, and you're going to come here and you're going to become successful here. You can do that actually on things that are not investing, by the way, but a discussion for another video. However, if you're, let's say, struggling financially on your home country, let's say United States or Canada, Western Europe, whatever may be the case, and you're thinking Venezuela will be your saving grace, that you're going to become here with nothing, and you're going to become a millionaire, and you're going to become successful, and you're going to make it rain, well, that is not going to happen. So I'm telling you straight away, don't waste your time and energy on this. And or the little money, the little savings that you have, don't waste it here on Venezuela. Call it like it is. And because this is not Venezuela, the Venezuelan economy is not like Bitcoin or cryptocurrency or NFTs or quick schemes that you're going to become rich suddenly. This is not going to happen for you here in the country. So you're going to, of course, waste your resources if you try to do so. And of course, if you have realistic expectations for the country, you might end up purchasing a property that can go, let's say, 50% or 2x, 3x in value on the next 10 years on a bigger time frame, not just, this is not buying a speculative altcoin or crypto or whatever may be the case, or Bitcoin itself. I like Bitcoin, but that's another thing. So you're not going to put just a ridiculous tiny amount investing, a few $100s, and it's going to become $1 million. So this is not going to happen in the country. So don't treat it like it's a game, like it's a video game or a quick scheme. And this is something I said many times, but I feel the necessity to do yet again because no one is getting the memo. The other thing I have to explain is regarding this, what I call the lazy investment strategy that is mostly on the United States and some other countries, but mostly in the United States. That you're on your computer and you set up an account on a brokerage platform, and you just start buying ETF and buying these particular financial assets, and you just dollar cost average just a few dollars every month, and it's going to increase. And sadly, you are not going to make the do investing like that. You have to come to the country, you have to purchase assets, and so on and so on. So you have to be fully invested on the country. And these tiny amounts are going to mean nothing because first, you don't have to act, if you're a Western, you don't have any ties to the country, you don't have access to the Venezuelan stock market. And also, the Venezuelan stock market is not the way that you're going to become rich in Venezuela, unlike the United States, when Wall Street kind of stuff, that you can become rich. Of course, you have to know what you're doing. It's very particular. Well, I'm not going to enter how the stock market in the United States works. Now, in Venezuela, you're not going to get rich that way. You're not going to make money that way because, I mean, we have a stock market that the market value, the market cap is quite low, around $1 billion. And the other thing is, so if you're thinking your train of thought regarding investing is just buying ETFs from your computer and you're at home or buying crypto, stuff like that, well, you're not going to achieve anything in the country. So at the moment, that situation might change, that we have some ETFs, stuff like that on the country. But right now, if that's your way of investing in Venezuela, Venezuela is not for you. And lastly, I want to address the people that are looking to invest, of course, in the country regarding real estate. First, real estate, yet again, is not buying crypto, is not a get-rich-quick scheme. Real estate is pretty much standard. I mean, the talking worldwide overall. But it's not like you're going to come here, you're going to buy cheap property. We have cheap properties, actually, between 5,000 and 20,000, but don't expect much for those properties. We have properties as well that cost $1 million, $2 million. It can be more. Very luxurious. It's not like with just a few $1,000, you're going to buy a McMansion here. That's not going to happen. Trust me. And the nice properties cost a lot of money, especially the well-located properties, if you know the market. So if you think that with just a couple $1,000, you can buy real estate, nice real estate properties, or you can buy land in, I got asked a lot. Actually, you can buy some farmland, but it's quite kind of tricky. But they expect to buy a whole ranch, a finca, as we call it in Latin America, just for a few $1,000s. I mean, it's laughable, but many people had these crazy expectations. So I'm saying you right again, Venezuela is not going to be for you. So I will disencourage you in order to pursue this particular endeavor. Thank you again for watching. And if you have been an investor or thinking of being an investor in Venezuela, I cannot wait to read your comments below.
Thank you for watching Venezuela Insider. Please like, share, and subscribe. Follow us on social media. If you want to work with us, VenezuelaInsider.com. Thanks again and have a nice day.